Alright everybody, it's Aaron Blue Eyes and I'm back with another Predator Hunting Grounds live stream. So, the 2.08 patch came out today, which includes the Viking Predator, and we got some Clash game balancing changes, as well as a big update to how the fire teams work. And during my live stream, I was trying to figure out how that worked, and I was unsuccessful. I tried going into a match, and I didn't see it in the customization menu. I did jump onto the forums and ask the question, and someone pointed out how to do it. So you're going to go to your customization menu for your loadouts, and you're going to pick the fire team member that you want to specialize. And at first it's not apparent. This is why I didn't see it earlier. It sucks because my my camera's blocking the thing, but when you go up to the top where you want to select your class, right here, let's say Dutch 87, and my head's in the way. I apologize for that. I should have shifted it over to the right. But I'll read it off to you what it does say. So it says Dutch 87, and then it says specialization, and it says to hit the square button. And partially why I didn't see it was because I was obscuring it myself because of the camera from the live stream. So you hit square, and what it will do is you can clear it out to do nothing, or you can pick one of your 4 attributes. So for Dutch 87, he has amphibious, which it increases his movement speed in water. Being in water counts as being fully concealed by mud. And it has a limited effect in Clash, but it does have an effect. So some of these things have no effect in Clash, I'm assuming. Some have limited effect, and some have no change in Clash. But always be mindful of those Clash disclaimers. That's why I highly recommend building hunt-specific loadouts and Clash-specific loadouts. So Fanatic, it says increased damage and speed while wounded. Leader. Damaged targets are weaker to damage from teammates for a short period of time. This effect is not stacked from multiple leaders. So there are, I think, 3 classes, if I remember right, maybe even 4, that have the leader specialization option. And they don't stack. But I think what could be valuable is, let's say, you have leader and I have leader, right? And you shoot an enemy, which then makes them more susceptible to damage for whatever the time frame is. Let's say it's 3 seconds. And then I happen to shoot the enemies right afterwards, and I also have leader. I don't think they're not going to stack, but what would happen is during your leadership event, it would make them vulnerable. But if I also had leader as well during my leadership event, it would also make them vulnerable, which means it would open up more opportunities for the fire team to be able to engage hostiles that are in a short damage, what's the word I'm looking for? They're going to take more damage from the fire team during that window. Reckless. Gains a temporary damage boost after receiving damage, which is cool. Alright, so we're going to go through all these real quick. So, Dutch 2025 also has leader, which we just talked about, and he has deadly. This is also on the assault class, which is increased assault rifle damage. Man, the QR5 already does a lot of damage to the Predator. With this added, and if you had Predator's Bane, that's gonna really ice some Predators really quick. It might be too OP, I don't know, we'll see what happens. Overseer. Restores health to the team each time the mission progresses. This effect does not stack with multiple overseers. Again, has no effect in Clash. So this is cool. I could see this being on Dutch, or maybe a scout if the scout has it. To if you have one particular fire team member that is focused on the objectives, while the other ones are either dealing with hostile AI or trying to misdirect a predator, this will allow someone to progress the mission, and the fire team will get a reward as that happens. Overwatch, increased damage when firing from a height advantage. I believe the Recon also has this ability too for sniping, so that's cool for snipers. Again, if you have a sniper and you're using that SAWS 50 bolt action sniper, and you put this on with a combination of a Utah's Bane, you're gonna do some hefty damage to the Predator. So let's take a look at support. And support also has leader, also has overseer, but these two are unique, at least thus far. So comms, when a teammate dies, the reinforcement timer is reduced. It does not stack with other comms, meaning, so this is one of those perks where I think for fire teams that play together regularly, you really need to communicate if someone's going to have this on their character, because it's stupid if multiple people have it and are alive when they're trying to reinforce. But at the same time period, if let's say I have it and you have it, I go down but you're still up, maybe that's a situation where because you have it and you're alive and I have it and I'm dead, it's good that you have it. I don't know. Increased revive speed. Revive soldiers have more health. So this field medic specialization essentially is replacing the passive ability that the scout used to have for quicker revive time for teammates. Alright, let's go take a look at Scout. Duelist. Increased damage and higher starting ammo for pistols. So again, these guys are meant to be running gunners, moving quickly. I actually like that they're adding this as an option because the pistols I feel like are pretty useless right now, with the exception of like that Magnum. The pistols, well, no, I take that back. If you're using it suppressed to take out targets with a suppressed pistol to not overrun the Predator, I think they're good for that. But you gotta make sure you get headshots. Liberator heals and receives a temporary damage boost after disabling or destroying a camp alarm. So again, this is for someone that is gonna rush in, disable an alarm, or destroy an alarm, and wants to just get the mission done. Rushdown gains a short but powerful speed boost upon killing an AI. That's interesting. Again, going back to the run and gunning, you're gonna kill someone and then move quick. Scavenger, this one's interesting. I remember reading this on the forum. So Scavenger, gathered ammo pickups restore health. Increased damage with weapons found in weapon crates around the map. So that is really interesting. So like when you kill hostile AI and they drop ammo and you pick it up, you're gonna get a little health boost because they have like the weakest health of all the classes. Likewise, if you break open a crate and you find a little ammo pack, you're gonna get a boost of health. And then the idea that you're gonna get a damage increase from picking up weapon caches around the map is interesting. Alright, so let's go to Hunt. And his specializations are Deadly, increased assault rifle damage. Fanatic, increased damage with speed while wounded. We saw these already. Reckless, we saw this already. Unleashed, we saw this already. Oh, maybe not. We did not see this one yet. So this is increased damage with explosives, which is cool. And then Recon. So she has amphibious like Dutch 87 does. And she has the Overwatch, which I also mentioned like what Dutch 2025 has. Increased damage when firing from a height advantage. And then Sniper this one's cool too. So it says increase damage to spotted targets. So if your fire team is good at spotting the predator or spotting targets in general, and then you do called shots, you're going to do more damage, which is cool. And then spotter, lower body temperature when crouching. Spotted targets move slower, does not stack with other spotters. Now that obviously is only going to apply to, maybe not, I was going to say maybe it only applies to AI, but it says limited effect in Clash, which means in Clash you're only dealing with players, so you're dealing with other fire team members, and you're also dealing with predators. So that means you're actively slowing down other players with this ability. Huh. That's interesting. So then these are just the rest of the classes that I have built. So that kind of just is a high-level overview of how you can access these specializations. You just go to your loadouts. On PlayStation, hit square. On PC, it's something different. And you have 1 of 4 for every class. And I think this is really going to kind of add a little bit more personalization to your playstyle and how your team works together to complete the objective and take out predators. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for future Predator Hunting Grounds videos like this. Peace.